Hello, fellow architects. This is the defensive architect coming to you with a season matchup between the Ravens and the Lions. The Ravens and the Lions. Um, this is my 3-4 defense, of course, as many of you know from the other videos. Um, my base defense is the cover 4 defense. So, with the cover 4, I am showing that I am taking away the verticals and I'm taking away a lot of plays over the top, and I'm taking away a lot of plays on the inside. So that means that they are going to they're going to run the ball. First of all, that's what they're going to do a lot. They're also going to run hitches and do the quick game because my front seven is going to give them a hard time as well. So I noticed that just talking with some of you that, the cover 4 is a very tough defense to run. And the reason why it's a tough defense to run is because it's very tempting to bite on every little thing they do. Okay. It's very, Lord, that should have been a pick right there. But anyway, it should have been, that should have been a pick. But it's very tempting to jump on plays and to, jump on those underneath plays down below. But that's the whole point of the cover 4. Okay. The whole point of the cover 4 is to get coverage sacks, is to give up the quick game, is to force them to run the ball. Okay, these are the things you want them to do. All right. And as you are giving these things up, what's going to happen is you're going to leave opportunities for your defensive backs to make plays underneath by you audibling out of the cover 4 into other plays, such as the cover 3, the cover 2, the cover 6, the cover 6 invert, the inverted cover 2, the regular base cover 2, Tampa 2, all sorts of things you can do. You can zone blitz. There's a lot of things you can do out of the cover 4 because as you run the cover 4, you're going to have to be okay with giving up plays underneath. You're going to have to be okay with that. And that's what makes this defensive scheme tough. It's not the actual play itself that's tough. It's the fact that you are going to have to be willing to give up rushing yards. Okay, you're going to have to be okay with giving that up. So that's why I chose the cover 4 base for the 3-4. So that I can set guys up to get to the quarterback, to make plays, so that's what I'm setting my guys up to do. So right now I'm running the cover 3. I can tell I'm running the cover 3. That was good defense right there. He's 0 for 3 in passing. Okay, that won't last for long. Yeah. So now we're going to run the press quarters, but they have a 3-by-1 bunch. So now I'm giving up some stuff underneath, running that cover 4. Okay, again, you're going to have to be okay with that. Okay, I know some of you will be tempted to run a different play. A lot of times I get tempted. I'm not going to even cap. There's a lot of times I get tempted. I start running cover 3 a lot. Oh, nice pick. Ooh, nice pick. That's a case in point right there. That's the reason why you want to run the cover 4 a lot, so that when you run that cover 3 and they run the quick game, that's what should happen. That play right there. That pick should happen. It should happen. Does it happen every single time? Absolutely not. But that's what should happen. So on the other side, we gave up a pick 6. Not surprising. So on the offensive end, my offense is very average. Okay, very average. Which means that, we throw pick 6s, we throw regular picks, we fumble the ball, we do all kinds of stuff on offense. All right. So that's that. But now they're about to run their little. Now we're about to experience this little 99-yard cheese thing. Every time you back up somebody on like their own end zone, like their own 1 yard line or their own, like, 10-yard line or something, all of a sudden they run, they start driving down the field. It almost seems like nothing you run works, after a while. But yeah, so we're doing pretty good right now though. We're a really good, solid first quarter team. I'll just say it that way. We're really solid in the first quarter. We open up very, very well. So we tend to do well at the open, but throughout the game, the consistency starts to get a little bit shaky. So, we have to work on that definitely throughout the season. But nonetheless, we have a really good defense. So right now, I'm running the cover one, and I'm going to the cover three, and they're running the ball. So again, these are the things that you want to do. Okay, you run the cover four. Right now, I don't think I've ran cover four yet. Right now, I'm running a whole bunch of other stuff but that, and that's usually the downfall of mine. That's the downfall for me, is I start to just do a bunch of other stuff, because again, much like I told you earlier, with a lot of these plays and stuff, it's very tempting to try to run these other plays to try to take away the underneaths. And that's something that you're going to have to be willing to give up. And that's something that obviously in this game, apparently I wasn't willing to give up, but I gave up that play. And there goes the block, and there he goes wide open. And we took him down, but man, we gave up a whole big chunk of yards because of my play calling. A lot of times the big plays that you guys suffer from is because of your own play calling. It's not because of the players, and it's not because the Madden cheese, even though that happens a lot. Believe me, Madden cheese happens a lot, okay? But that's not a lot of times though, that's not the reason why you guys get beat. You guys get beat because you're not calling the right plays. And that's just the bottom line. So because if you call the right plays, the Madden cheese won't even matter. But at any rate, right now we're down 14-3 because we gave up a touchdown on offense and defense. So it really should be 7-3, but our offense is trash. So here we go, 14-3. That's something we got to work on throughout the season. But nonetheless, here we are. So again, we're running all kinds of other stuff. We're running a cover two now. So we didn't do anything there. They just it was just a sideline play there. So a simple out route. So now, wow, that's nice. Okay, we're doing good. This guy, he only has 81 passing yards. Okay, if we don't give up that defensive touchdown, we wouldn't even be in this situation. But hey, whatever. The offense scored finally, so now we're only down by 4. So that's good. Now we got a ball game again. And now they're doing the quick game. So this is what I'm saying. When you're running what I'm telling you to run, this is where the quick game starts to step in. This is where things get interesting here in the second quarter, because this is where they start to rack up yards. I'm pretty sure many of you have experienced this. So, they start racking up yards because they're going to their 2-minute offense. And even though they're in their 2-minute offense, if you're doing what you're supposed to do, they're still going to dink and dunk. They're still going to throw stuff underneath. Okay? Because of the history of your defense, because of what you've been doing throughout the game. Okay, you've been giving them that 4-3, giving them that cover 4 look, and you've been making it tough on them. There goes another sack. There we go, baby. I love coverage sacks. Those are always the best to me. The coverage sacks. That means that those defensive backs are really solid and they're doing what they're supposed to do. And if you can get pressure with just 3 guys, or get pressure with just 3 guys and 1 linebacker, you're doing really good. So now they're going to run the ball. and they're gonna try to end the quarter there, but Lord, ended up with almost a big run. So thankfully we got him with a shoelace tackle, and I think they're going with a Hail Mary. Obviously, I'm not looking at the formation, and I need to call a timeout here, but I don't. Yeah, so almost gave up a big play here. Thankfully, that's a nice pick. Okay, I forgot about this. Okay, so we did get a pick out of this. Yeah, because I didn't look at the formation at all whatsoever. I just picked the base play. But we still got something out of it, so we still got a pick, so that's good. That'll look good on the stat sheet. And Moss has been balling, man. Moss is this guy on defense. One of my defensive backs, Moss. He's been doing really good. So right now they're going to their spread offense. We're going to a cover 3. So with us going to that cover 3, we got a coverage sack. Now that doesn't happen if we don't run our cover 4. That play doesn't happen if we don't run our cover 4. So this is what you guys need to learn about defense. Okay, defense is all about setting up the offense. That's a safety. I don't know what the heck that was, but that should have been a safety. This dude stepped all the way out of bounds. But nonetheless, we got to the backfield and we got that tackle for a safety. So that was beautiful, except for that stiff arm, brother. You shouldn't be getting stiff arm like that. But yeah, if you're doing what you're supposed to do, that's what happens. Offense is keyed in, so we're finally getting a rhythm on offense. So now we're up by 5. We were down by 11. Now we're up 5. So we're doing really good right now. I'm really proud of these guys. Yeah, so we got 3 minutes left in the third, and they're running the ball. They're doing exactly what we want them to do. They're running the ball, and we're going to run the cover 3 here. And yeah, that's probably the play we were going to give up. I kind of seen that coming all the way. But he only has 100 passing yards. So he only has 100 passing yards. That's really good. The running back is under control. Again, if we don't give up that defensive touchdown, it would only be 7 points. Okay, so technically we only gave up one touchdown to this offense. And we got to get our offense together because we're just giving the ball away right now. I mean, this is something that's really been pissing me off, is just giving the other team the ball, whether it's a pick 6 or putting them in good field position and stuff like that. We got to stop that crap. So there goes the end around, and okay, it was a cute little play that they did. Okay, nice cute little play. We still haven't been consistently running our cover 4, but we're doing what we're supposed to do, and we are changing to the right plays, which is awesome because we're getting a lot of opportunities because of that. We're running a cover 3. We're trying to just hover the line of scrimmage. We're just trying to play the line of scrimmage, make sure we have good matchups so that we can make a play on the ball when they do run it. And that's all you can really ask for, especially when they run to the outside. We have really good fast linebackers, sideline, who can run sideline to sideline, and that's something that I really like about this defense. So that's the end of the third, and they were basically scoreless in that quarter, so that's really good. We're running a cover 1, and now we're going to run a cover 2. So we're switching to that cover 2. They're going to run the ball, of course, and I lit him up. So he didn't go anywhere, but I think they're going to go for it from here, I believe. I believe they go for it, but I'm not sure. But yeah, that was really good defense right there. Lit his butt up. So they are going for it. We should be running our base defense, but we're running a man-to-man. But I'm audibling to a cover 2. Not sure why I did that, but yeah, we should have stuck to a man-to-man cover 1, which is what I originally went with. But yeah, Anywho, now this is what I do from time to time. I will run a 5-2 formation, which is 5 defensive linemen, 2 linebackers. Okay, I do that a lot of times because of the matchups, just in case they run. But a lot of times you'll pay big because they can get plays like this over the top. Okay, so you got to be careful with that 5-2. I don't run the 5-2 that often. I just run it for those matchups at the line of scrimmage. Okay, but yeah. So that's okay. So they made their play. They did what they needed to do. So now they're up. But we went down and we scored a field goal, and now we're up. So we need to hold serve. We got 4 minutes left in the game. Now they only have 172 total yards, 56 rushing yards, and I believe they had 120 plus passing yards. So now they're going to try to do their little silly stuff, which is like, the dinks and dunks and the run plays. I really love when the offenses run the ball when they should be passing. I really love that, because I don't know what the hell they think they're doing by doing that, but it never works against me. So now they're trying to drive down the field. They're definitely going to be in field goal range in a minute. If we don't hold serve here, they will be in field goal range. I believe they pass here, although they could run. Okay, so it's a play action, even better. And he runs out of bounds. So far so good. We just need to make sure that we hold this lead. Okay, we absolutely need to hold this lead. So we're running a man-to-man. We're back to a cover 2. And now we're going to see what they're going to do here. Okay, so they're working the sidelines because they're trying to get out of bounds. Okay, so we're going to a man-to-man. Now, when they do a 2-by-1, I use a spread. I usually run a straight man-to-man because of these curls. Now he did choose the dig route, of course, but oh boy. So now they are absolutely in field goal range, and we're just over 2 minutes. He ran that slant route, okay, and I started slipping a little bit near the end of the game because I wasn't running my base defense, and I'm real enough to say that. I'm real enough with you guys to let you know that a lot of times I get away from my base defense, and that's dangerous for me because it means that they are basically able to do all kinds of stuff to us, and they score there. So they score there, and now our offense has to do something, but we threw a pick, so now we're going to lose this game. So yep, we pretty much lost this game. Yeah, because of our offense, once again, throwing picks and all this kind of stuff. Now, if we didn't throw that pick 6, guess what? They would have barely scored, and they would they would have been down 22-20. But because of that pick 6 we gave up, we lose the game. So I definitely have to get our offense in order and back into a manageable state, because we need to manage the game. My offense, I will admit that we do tend to get a little bit extra on offense, and we give up plays, so yeah. So we need to hold serve here so that we can get the ball back, but apparently we don't, and we give up that first down and we lose the game. So yeah, so that's that, guys. We lost the game, and but hey, we learned something here. Much like all the other games, when we're not running our base defense, we give the control back to the opposing team on offense. So yeah, we lost this game, guys, but hey, maybe we'll get them next time. This is a defensive architect here signing out, and you guys have a beautiful day.